Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, Chapter 2nd, Hiranyakashipu, King of the Demons, text number 9. Tasmin kute hite nashte kritya mule banaspato Vidapa iva shushyanti Vishnu pranadivo kasa Tasmin kute hite nashte Kritya mule banaspato Vidapa iva shushyanti Vishnu pranadivo kasaha Tasmin kute hite nashte Kritya mule banaspato Vidavaiva shushyanti Vishnu pranadivo kasaha. Word-to-word meaning. Tasmin, when he, kute, the most destructive, ahite, enemy, naste, is finished, krita mule, having its roots cut off, banaspato, a tree, bitapa, the branches and the leaves, eva, like, shushyanti, dry up, Vishnu, Vishnu paraha, Vishnu pranaha, whose life is Lord Vishnu, Divyyokasaha, the demigods. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation. When the root of the tree is cut and the tree falls down, its branches and twigs automatically dry up. Similarly, when I have killed this diplomatic Vishnu, the demigods, for whom Lord Vishnu is the life and soul, will lose the source of their life and wither away. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The difference between the demigods and the demons is here explained. The demigods always follow the instructions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whereas the demons simply plan to disturb or kill him. Nevertheless, sometimes the demons very much appreciate the full dependence of the demigods upon the mercy of the Lord. This is direct glorification of the demigods by the demons. I will read the purport again, please hear attentively. The difference between the demigods and the demons is here explained. The demigods always follow the instructions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whereas the demons simply plan to disturb or kill him. Nevertheless, sometimes the demons very much appreciate the full dependence of the demigods upon the mercy of the Lord. This is the direct glorification of the demigods by the demons. Om Ajnana, demons, sir. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manovishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalang Sri Gurung Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupang Sagrajatang Sahagana Raghunathan Nitang Twang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamscha Namayong Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriya Nilachala Nivasaya Nityaya Paramatmane Balabhadra Subhadrabhyam Jagannathaya Te Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhubha Evacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukham karoti vachalam pangur langaya degirim jat kripatamaham vande paramananda madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Shri Guru Dinatharina Hare Krishna. I seek the blessings of my senior God brothers and Maharajas assembled here, because it is said that by the mercy of the devotees Krishna becomes more merciful. And it's a privilege that I got today to speak and discuss something about this beautiful subject matter here in Sri Vrindavan Dham, which is very dear to every devotee. Srila Prabhupada says that Vrindavan is my home, Mayapur is my deity room, and Mumbai means Bombay is my office. So I welcome all of you for this morning Srimad Bhagavatam discussion and class. Once I remember when my spiritual master, His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, was giving a discourse here. He was mentioning that one day Srila Prabhupada, when he was here, and in the morning time during chanting, His Holiness Tamal Krishna Maharaj was not there. So he inquired the devotees, where is Maharaj? So later part, Prabhupada called Gurudev and he went to his room and he said, I didn't see you in the morning, where you have been? So he said that I actually went to some other places and visiting other temples and this and that, other tirthas he mentioned. And then Prabhupada became very grave and closed his eyes and said, in this courtyard of Krishna Balaram, I have bought and requested all the tirthas to come, no need to go anywhere. Srila Prabhupada said that in this courtyard of Sri Krishna Balaram temple is actually all the tirthas, Prabhupada requested them to come and they are here. In this courtyard, we are here, it is a great blessing upon all of us. So here we see the series of katha, or the descriptions going on between Narad Muni and Yudhishthir Maharaj. And slowly as we are seeing from the Jai Vijay and the Chatur Kumar, and slowly we have come to this point that they have taken birth Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha. And then in this chapter also we will be seeing that how Hiranyakashipu, in previously also we saw that Hiranyaksha was been killed by the Lord's boar incarnation. Krishna is the source of all incarnation. Ete chamsa kalapam sa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indriyari Vyakulam Ruke, Mridyanti Yuge Yuge. So, just to give pleasure to the devotees and annihilate the miscreants, Krishna comes to this material world. So, Krishna says, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chuduskritam dharma sangsthapanarthaya sambhavami yoga yoga. Krishna comes. So, he came, and actually you can see that in one family, so many avatars have to come because their family was a great family. Born incarnation, and also Nishingadev, and as well as Bhamana will be also in the same dynasty. They will be coming. So here, very nice point has been mentioned by Srila Prabhupada, because Srila Prabhupada's purports are he says that it is my devotional ecstasies. Without Srila Prabhupada's purport, it is so difficult to understand the mood of Krishna, or even Vyasdev and Sukdev Goswami. Prabhupada makes it so easy. The explanations of Srila Prabhupada in this purport gives a very clear understanding, and so wonderful understanding. We will be discussing also. I have taken some points from here. So we see, Prabhupada says here, the difference between the demigods and the demons is here explained. The demigods always follow the instructions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The demigods means the devotees. Actually, Asura, Prabhupada gives explanation in Bhakti-yoga purports in Bhagavad-Gita, those who never listens the orders or follows, they are called asabhya. Asabhya means they are all, don't follow the Vedic principles. And sabhya means those who follows the rules and regulations given by the Lord. Even in Puranas, Shruti, Smriti, Puranadi, Pancharatrik Veding Bena, Aikanti ki Harir Bhakti Utpate Kalpate. Rupa Goswami says in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So those who follow the instructions of the Lord, those who love Krishna, they are actually suras. They are actually demigods. And demigods, they don't disobey the Lord in any time. They always follow the instructions of the Lord. And Prabhupada says here also, whereas the demons simply plan to disturb or kill him. The demons are such that they don't follow and they want to destroy the Lord, but not understanding the power of the Lord. The Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha Nadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. And if we read, Srimad Bhagavad-Gita 7.15, Prabhupada speaks about these all categories of people in 7th chapter of Bhagavad-Gita and 15th number shloka. Namang drushkriti no mudha prapadyante naradhama maya aparita jnana asuram bhava mishrita. These 4 categories of, I really request all of you that when you go back, you read this purport of Srila Prabhupada very nicely and in a big way, because whenever Prabhupada likes something, he gives purport, because Prabhupada wants to speak and Prabhupada wanted to make us understand it very clearly. So 7.15, Prabhupada speaks and clears this up that who is Namang Drushkriti no Mudha Prapadyante Naradama Maya Pritagyana Asuram Bhavamasrita. In material world also we see, if a person is atheist, very difficult for him to make him understand the Lord's power. When I heard about how this atheist you cannot make them understand that how the Lord is great, how the Lord's mercy is flowing, and how without the Lord's mercy nothing can happen, but they can't understand. Like there was two friends. One friend was a devotee, another person was totally an atheist. He was not at all, just like an asur. He will never believe, never have faith and dependence on the Lord. So what happened? This theist friend wanted to make that atheist friend believe in God and depend on God. So he said that, what is God's mercy? Well, I don't believe in God's mercy, Lord's mercy. I don't have any faith or dependence. Then he said, but certain things are there which proves that the Lord is there and we need to depend on Him. And he gave many explanations, but some or other he never understood. Then he said, okay, suppose, you take an egg. And take that egg and you go up in fifth floor and throw it down. And it never breaks. Then he said that, how do you explain it? The egg is still intact. So he said that it's an accident. The atheist friend said it's an accident. Then he said, okay, you take another time that egg and go up and again throw the same egg. It never breaks, it bounces. What will you say? And he said, it is a coincidence. I said, okay. Okay, again you take that egg and you go up and you throw it. And it never breaks again, third time. Now what you will say? Then he was expecting, that okay, he will say, yeah, some power is there and this and that. But he said, atheist person said, now it has become a habit of the egg that it is not breaking. Because you can't make them understand because they are asuras. They can't understand the mercy of the Lord. To understand the mercy of the Lord, you need the mercy of the devotees and the Lord. So it is stated that these type of people, they always try out their level best to make people in general confused about the Lord's mercy. And in the opposite way, the devotees, they always do certain things or they behave in such a way that they, by their walk, by their talk, by their nature, makes people remember Krishna and have faith in the Lord. So here, this is a very beautiful point that Srila Prabhupada makes. Nevertheless, sometimes the demons very much appreciate the full dependence of the demigods upon the mercy of the Lord. This point is very essential for our devotional service that Prabhupada is making. In the scripture, it is said, Shri Gauranitai Krishna Balaram Radha Sam Sundar Ki. Is a very important point that Srila Prabhupada is making, that the demons were very, very astonished and happy to see that the devotees have so much dependence on the Lord. So it is said that Utsahat Nischayat Dhairyat Tat Tat Karma Pravattanat Sangatyagat Sato Vritte Sadavir Bhakti Prasiddhyati. That the devotee always behave in such a way, he is always enthusiastic to love and have faith and dependence on the Lord. The devotees are naturally dependent on the Lord. And this is very astonishing. According to the scriptures, the most sinful act, we know we are restraining ourselves on no meditating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex. These are the standards of principle. They give such beautiful qualities. The most sinful act, according to the scriptures, is if you are breaking the faith or the dependence of a living entity on Krishna. This is very deadly. The point is, or what I am trying to make is, dependence on the Lord is the ultimate. If somebody is depending on the Lord, then he is saved. He will be always saved. He will be taken care of the Lord. Just like we see in Vrindavan only, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he gives explanation of the Trinavartasur coming to Vrindavan Dham. When before Trinavarta coming, all the Braja Gopis and the motherly Gopis, they were all playing with Krishna in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj. And Krishna was being thrown in the air by the mothers. And then they were again catching him. In this way he was playing with his mother and all the other, elderly, motherly gopis. But suddenly Krishna understood that, Kamsa has sent the Trinavarta and it is coming towards Vrindavan Dham. Nobody knows, but only Krishna knows, because he is Trikaladarshi. Krishna knows the past, Krishna knows the present, and Krishna knows the future. We don't know what is going to happen to us. So then we know that Krishna made himself very heavy. And slowly, all the mothers, they became very tired and exhausted. And they kept Krishna in the cradle. And they all went for milking and whatever, the different services the mothers had. And immediately Trinavarta comes and Krishna delivers Trinavarsa. Hari Bol. So here Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur says a very nice point, or he is explaining that how Krishna knows three things for his devotees. He knows what problems are coming in our life. Do you know what problems are coming? Which notes are going to be banned in this material band now? No, we don't know. Only Krishna knows. Krishna knows everything. And he knows the problem. And not only he knows the problem, just like Trinavarta is coming, he knew. And what he did, he delivered Trinavartasura. So when he delivered Trinavartasura, that means, Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur says, he destroys the problem. That's why his name is Abhay Charan. That's why his name is Vipad Bhanjan. All the problems, Krishna will destroy. And the third thing that Krishna does is give happiness to his devotees. The meaning and the Brajavasis and the devotees, they're always ready to serve Krishna in any way possible. The Braja, the word Braja means active devotional service, Sachal Bhakti, right? Active devotional service means to do something for Krishna. And all the Brajavasis, they were actively engaged in the service of the Lord. So Braja Bhumi means all the devotees in Braja Bhumi, they're all actively serving the lotus feet of Sri Radha, Sam Sundar and Krishna Balaram and Gauranitai. So because they are in that mode, so Krishna is always ready to serve them. So here you see Krishna in this, Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur says these three beautiful qualities of Krishna from only one pastime. So and those devotees who love Krishna, they always act in such a way that people have faith on Krishna. So we are representing Krishna and Krishna's great devotees. So this dependence on Krishna is a very, very important thing to learn from this. We are devotees of Srila Prabhupada. We are ISKCON devotees. And when we behave and love and receive devotees, receive guests, and in the way we talk, in the way we walk, in the way we represent ourselves in front of everyone, that makes a person have dependence on the Lord. Is it sinking, what I'm trying to say? You're understanding? So we need to behave in such a way that people have faith more in Krishna. And that is the biggest, welfare that we can do. Just like Prabhupada. Prabhupada was an old man, left 1965 in the cargo ship. But because he is having so much dependence on Krishna, he is having so much faith in Krishna, that amazed the captain of the ship. And Prabhupada arranged a Janmashtami festival. And what happens? You can see that I was giving on that day in one class about a ship. The ship which was not supposed to be sinked by anyone, Titanic. So big, so huge. The name Titanic means unsinkable. But it sank in the first voyage. But here is a Jaladuta, a small cargo ship, and the captain writes in his own writings, he gives his, he explains, he explains his own views and experiences in the Jaladuta. The Atlantic Ocean was so big and Atlantic Ocean was so rough when Srila Prabhupada started from Calcutta to New York. It was meant to sink. But because of one person, he says, now he is not he didn't know Krishna, but because of the influence of Srila Prabhupada, they had Janmashtami. And he said, because of one man, he's a pure devotee, he's a wonderful devotee of Lord Krishna. Because he was there in that boat, we all got saved. Srila Prabhupada ki. So it is said that it is very difficult to understand Krishna for the demons, for all the people who does not believe in him, all these things which Krishna says, for them, For all Krishna's power and energy is just like Devi Haishya Gunamoyi, Mama Maya Durattaya, Mamevaji Prapadyante, Maya Metam Taranti. The devotees very simply understand this because they have a dependence on them. So, in our movement, in our Prabhupada, he injected this faith and dependence on the Lord. Sometimes, Gargamuni Prabhu, he was explaining that when we used to ask Srila Prabhupada some question, and Prabhupada used to just close his eyes and said, because Krishna says that in Bhagavad-Gita, so much dependence. Because of it, dependence on Krishna and Krishna's words, his books. That's why we have such beautiful temples throughout the world. So many devotees and lakhs of devotees are becoming. See, if we have so much dependence, so it is said that whenever a devotee meets another person, we must try our level best to enhance his dependence on Krishna by our own behavior, our own, spiritual standards. Prabhupada has given us to maintain that dependence. If you come for Mangalarati, if you come for Guru Puja, if you take prasad together, if you dance, the dependence grows by seeing another person's dependence on Krishna. And in that way, what we do actually, we give faith to those people. Even atheist can become theist by seeing the dependence of the devotees of the Lord. In this regard, I wanted to tell you two beautiful pastimes of Lord Jagannath. You want to hear? Can you give a big Haribol? I know it is a little cold, so you can give a little bit more Haribol. Haribol. So this comes, in Jagannath's beautiful pastime that sometimes, people wanted to test. History speaks. These deities are non-different from Krishna. Mahaprabhu says, Pratima Nautumi Shakshat Brajendra Nandan. They are non-different from Krishna. They are actually Krishna standing. When Prabhupada established this beautiful temple of Krishna Balaram where we are sitting, and mercifully Srila Prabhupada has gifted all of us beautiful Krishna Balaram. There were a lot of, hassles Prabhupada has to face because of the land. But when the deities Krishna Balaram was installed, then Prabhupada in one of his class, he says, now Krishna Balaram is here, there is no problem. There will be no problem. Everything will be taken care by Krishna Balaram. This is so beautiful. How many of you are mesmerized by the beauty of Krishna Balaram? You can't, for me, the beautiful, the deity for me is Krishna Balaram actually. Whenever I stand in front of them, it's so beautiful. And especially among both of them, I like Balaramji most. He is so gracious, so handsome, and he is so beautiful. Anyway, coming to the point. So there is, many times history speaks. The atheist people, the demons, they attacked Vrindavan Dham. The deities were taken away by the devotees. And you can see the Jaipur, such beautifully the deity worship is going on. In Jagannath Puri also, Aurangzeb attacked so many times. Deity was taken somewhere else. But still, the deity worship is going on so beautifully, so royally. So long time back, this happened, before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, visiting Sri Jagannath Puri and staying 18 years. There was one big merchant. He once came to Sri Jagannath Puri. This comes in Niladri Mahodaya and all the pastimes of Lord Jagannath. So he comes and he is a very big merchant. He is very rich and having a lot of money. During that time, the coins were gold coins. They used to, they were not notes. They used to purchase with gold coins. So he came to Jagannath Puri and saw the people are having so much dependence on Lord Jagannath. In Jagannath Puri they say, Sabu tirtha to charane, bodrika jaibi ki karane. In your lotus feet, my Lord, everything is there. So why I need to go to anywhere? I just want to be here at your lotus feet in Jagannath Puri. So what happens actually, he came and he saw, so just to provoke or just to irritate and just to challenge the Lord, he said to the pandas, to the pujaris, that I want to donate 1,000 gold coins for one meal of Lord Jagannath. Just a challenge, like an atheist, because he doesn't have faith in Jagannath. And during that time, the whole year's expenditure of the Jagannath temple was only 250 gold coins. And in one meal he wanted to give how much? How much? 1,000 gold coins. And these pandas, there's Pujari, Daitapatis they were like very, very hurt by this proposal. He's challenging the Lord. And the next day he said that you need to do it, otherwise you are saying Jagannath, Jagannath. But he is not Jagannath. If he is not getting, use, you cannot use these 1,000 gold coins. So these devotees, because devotees for them, Jagannath is everyone, Krishna is everything, Krishna Balaram is everything, Sam Sundar is everything. They don't know anyone else. So he was just praying and pleading to the Lord, my Lord, we can't tolerate this. Do something that, we can give a good answer to this man who is so proud about his position of money and so many other things. Then the Lord comes in the dream of the head priest in Jagannath Puri. He said, don't worry, just ask this merchant to give one betel leaf, pan. You know pan? Sam Sundar ji lete hain pan? He takes pan? Yes, we offered them pan. Pan is expensive. Betel leaf is not expensive. Then in this dream only the head pujari said, my dear Lord, he wants to give 1,000 gold coins. And you are talking about a betel leaf. My dear, we are not in the mood of joking, okay? I know you are Rasaraj, but not this rasa now, okay? We are in tension. We want to establish your position. Please, please, my Lord, be serious. The Jagannath says, I am serious. I am just saying that just offer a betel leaf to me. Then he said that, my dear Lord, betel leaf is very, cheap. And he is offering one meal, 1,000 gold coin and 250 is the yearly expenditure. Then the Lord said, but, there is a but. This betel leaf, this pan, must have a special spice. And what is that spice? He said that this betel leaf must have the Gajamani Churna. Gajamani Churna means when an elephant, male elephant, according to the Shastra, the elephants are the most lustiest animal in this world. That's why they catch elephants by provoking in that way only. I'm not going to the detail of elephant catching because I need to tell you the pastime. So, what happened actually, he says that this Gajamani is very special. If an elephants are lusty, by the Lord's desire or by any chance, the male elephant becomes forcefully or anyway, becomes a brahmachari. His semen goes to the head and forms a crystal and a mani or a pearl. Hare Krishna. And that pearl is called Gajamukta or Gajamani. That pearl I need in that pan. Hari Bol. Now to get that Gajamani, elephants, male elephants in the jungle never wear saffron, as like ISKCON Brahmachari Ashram, saffron devotees are going, hey, Brahmachari, come. He is not having a Brahmachari cap or a kurta that he can be chosen from the jungle. Just to get one Gajamani, you need to kill or you need to, hunt more than lakhs of elephants, Haribol. And it's a very huge and a very big expenditure. So this Panda becomes very happy, he gives a big smile. Now the Lord maintains his devotees because Lord loves his devotees. Tumhara hriday sada Govinda Vishram, Govinda kahen mama Vaishnava paran. The devotees want to serve the Lord wants to serve the devotees. So this merchant came and merchant said that, how you are going to use that 1,000? Within 1,000, maybe 1 crore of gold coins is less for Jagannath service for one day. He wants you to give a pan or a betel leaf, and in this betel leaf there must be a special piece of Gajamani. And he understood what is Gajamani, he fainted there. Jagannath Swami ki. So in this way, Jagannath, they always challenge the Lord's supremacy, Lord's power. But somehow or other, the Lord is so intelligent because the Lord is the supreme personality of Godhead. Another time in Jagannath Puri, you want to hear another one? I don't seem, it not seems that you're all feeling cold, I think. If you really want to hear, you have to give a big Haribol. Shri Krishna Balaram Ji ki, Radha Syam Sundar ki, Gaura Premanande. See, 1972, which year? This comes in Niladri Mahodaya and all the Madala Panji, the records in Jagannath Puri. Another atheist person. In 1972, that was the year when this present king, Gajapati Maharaj, his father passed away in 1971. So that was his first Ratha Yatra time, 1972. In 1972 also, the Puri Temple Administration Board offered the whole Jagannath Ratha Yatra festival to the Odisha police. Please hear carefully. The Commissioner Police, who was the in charge of that Ratha Yatra, starting from Indradutta Maharaj time to 1972, in this Kalpa 1972, it was the first time which was given to the police to organize and schedule and do it in that way. So this man, who was the commissioner, he was a very puffed up and not having so much faith in the deity and the Lord. He said that every time the Ratha Yatra becomes so late, and these pandas and the devotees are only the cause of this, everything becomes topsy-turvy. So we will remove all these people and I will make a schedule. Not schedule by all these people. I will make my own schedule. And he said that everyone should follow that. So he made a rule, Jagannath Baladev Saudharmani's Rath, Nandi Ghosh, Darpadalan, Taladhwaj, they were all standing, the ramp was ready. And he said that this year, the Pahandi, Pahandi? The Lord comes out from the altar. Balaram will go at 8 o'clock. Derek, how it is possible? No! Schedule is schedule, you need to follow. It will be I will make a world record of Jagannath Puri that will be the earliest Ratha Yatra festival ever happened. Within 2 o'clock, the Rath will be there in the Gundicha temple. Haribol! Okay. So then, 8 o'clock, Balaram started. First Sudarshan came, Balaram came, Subhadra came. And within 9 o'clock, he said that within 9 o'clock, Rath, all the Raths must have their deities. And Jagannath will ride his Rath and ramp at 9, 8:45 he will be there in the ramp, at the bottom of the ramp. 9 o'clock he should be up. My schedule. This is my schedule and he need to follow. What is this deity? What is this devotee? Come on! Okay. So everybody followed. There were less devotees, late Daitapatis, but more of police. And they were all pulling the Rath and they are pulling the deities and everything. So Balaram, Sudarshan, and then comes our Thakurji, Sri Jagannath Swami ki. And he left. 8:30 Jagannath left the altar. He's coming out. And then he came at 8:45. Everything is matching with the time. He is near the ramp, at the bottom of the ramp. You know ramp? That goes to the altar of the Rath. And he was so happy. See? But then at 8:45, when Jagannath's deity, Thakurji, Jagannath was standing at the ramp. He was just standing. Nobody can lift him from there. And then 4 sets of devotees and police were changed just to pull him. Usually it takes 25 to 30 people to take him and lift him. This time they gave 60. But some or other, they were not, bringing Lord Jagannath 5 inches more nearer to the Rath or going up. So Chaitanya Charitamrita says that apano ichhaye chale na chale kar bole. The Lord moves on His own will because He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So 9 o'clock, Jagannath is at the bottom of the ramp. After 9 comes, loudly, 10 ke baad, 11 to, 12 to, he was just standing 1972 Ratha Yatra in Jagannath Puri up to 2 o'clock, from 9 to 2, nobody can move Jagannath. Jagannath Swami ki. Then the Gajapati Maharaj, he comes, he was supposed to come in the palanquin. But understanding this, he is here and then, he is a representative of the devotees. So he came running in bare feet and he was requesting the Lord. He was tears in his eyes. He circumambulated the Lord's deity and fell down at his lotus feet and said, "My dear Lord, Trahimam Pundarikaksha Sarva Papo Haro Hari, please help us. Please accept this Rath. Otherwise there will be inauspicious omens because you are not accepting the Lord, your chariot, Nandi Ghosh." And then in a golden plate, he offered a beautiful pan, because pan is a symbol of aristocracy. So he offered the Lord, please change your mood, be happy, take this betel nut and betel leaf, thora mood acha karo, please be happy. And I ask forgiveness from you for making your journey so difficult for this time. Please, my dear Lord. And he prayed for 30 minutes. Please forgive us. Because we played with you. We never understood your supremacy, my dear Lord. Because you are not a wooden doll. You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Please accept. And then he opened his eyes and then requested all the gong players, please play the gongs. You have heard? And then he requested the pullers and the pushers, please. And then he requested all the devotees to chant Hari Bol. Can you all give a big Hari Bol? Jagannath is going up. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! And immediately Jagannath, he went up. Within 5 minutes, he was there in the Ratha Yatra. Gaud Pemanandi! And not only that, this police commissioner who wanted this Ratha Yatra festival, the earliest festival, that was the most late Ratha Yatra festival ever happened. It took so many, I think 3 days it took, the Lord went to Gundicha. So the devotees of the Lord, they have full faith and dependence on the Lord. And how to increase this faith? By associating with good devotees who have dependence on the Lord. Just like if we associate with good devotees means who inspires us to love Krishna. You will get many devotees in our life who will inspire you to love Krishna. You associate with them. So it is said, sadhu sanga sarva shastre koy, lobha matra sadhu sange sarva siddhi hoy. Just associate with devotees. Prabhupada has given us association of devotees. So I will tell one story and then I will end. That how it is very important to take association. In a car from Vrindavan to Delhi, the milk and the curd was traveling. Who were traveling? Milk and the curd. So when, from Delhi, from Vrindavan to Delhi, lot of humps are there, traffic is there. Whenever there will be a break, the milk will fall down. milk is restless, milk chalak ke gir jata hai. So milk, but this dahi is very peaceful. Dahi ka one drop also is not falling from the pot. So this milk is asking, how it is possible? We are coming from the same mother. Mother cow ki. We are coming from the same mother. I am your brother, milk, and you are my brother, curd. But how you are so peaceful? How I can be so peaceful like you? So the curd said, don't worry, just take a little bit from me and apply it in your body, you will be also peaceful. So basically, if you associate with good devotees, those who are loving Krishna, who are serving years after years, serving the Lord, preaching for the Lord's mission, having faith, doing arti, doing kirtan. In Vrindavan is so inspirational for me when I see this kirtan going on 24 hours, when I see beautiful deity dressing, everyone is having different groups and visiting the different places. It gives me so much faith in Krishna consciousness. By seeing the so many, Western devotees coming to the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada wanted that all of us, we should bring devotees, we should bring people to the lotus feet of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu. How we can do that? First of all, we have to associate with good devotees. We have to associate with devotees, read Srila Prabhupada books, because who else? Right? Jayapataka Maharaj says, who else? Only Srila Prabhupada. And his books, if we read, associate with his devotees, we will be also having so much unflinching faith and dependence on the Lord. And then we will see that Krishna Balaram is reciprocating with us like Jagannath. But time is a little less. Should I say a last one thing? Are you all ready? I don't seem so. 4 years back, we were getting ourselves ready for the annual Ratha Yatra festival, Maharaj, in Calcutta. It was only 7 days left. Then suddenly in the night, 11 o'clock, we got a call from some devotees of Vrindavan and also call from Calcutta hospital that one lady is very sick, very elderly lady. And from Vrindavan, management team, the devotees said, she has done a lot of service for Srila Prabhupada. If you can, go and do little kirtan. So our Radharaman Prabhu, he's a general manager of Calcutta temple, 11 o'clock, and brahmacharis, you can't get. And he said that the lady is going to die. So if you can bring a picture of Krishna, it will be nice. So our Thakurji, our deity, Prabhupada installed Radha Govind in Calcutta, the first deity of ISKCON in India. Radha Govinda Dev ki, you should visit that place. So Radharam Prabhu never had a picture of Radha Govind. So he had a small picture of Radha Samsundar, this deity, our Radha Samsundar. And he took that deity picture, Radha Samsundar picture, and went to this lady, and lady saw in the next day morning she passed away by seeing Radha Samsundar's picture. Story is end? No. So later part, in her memory, the family members, they arranged a big program in a big rich hotel. So our devotees went and saw her big picture, her young age picture. She seems to be a very powerful lady in her youth. So the devotees asked, who was she? She was, the devotees, her mother said that she was the devotee, she was the queen of Kangra. In Uttarakhand there is a village called Kangra. She was the queen. And actually she sponsored the deities of Radha Samsundar to Srila Prabhupada. And her dad in a deathbed. Just imagine how the Lord works. We didn't know, nobody knew, but Shamsundar knew her devotee. Krishna says, Salpamapiyasya dharmasya trayato mahato bhayat. A little bit of service in the service of the lotus feet of Radharani and Krishna. Krishna remembered that what she has done, maybe we don't know her, but Krishna knows her. And Radha Samsundar's picture was given. Krishna went as a picture. I remember you because the service that you have rendered. So whatever service you are rendering to Gaur Nitai, Krishna Balaram, Radha Samsundar, don't worry. They are always seeing us. They are the best friend of all ours. Now about this also I need to tell you another pastime. You want to hear? Because it is getting late, but still I will tell. Gurudev was very fond of one of my god sister. Her name was Kirtida Mataji. I think Maharaj must be knowing and many other devotees must be knowing. She was the nurse in Dallas and gifted Srila Gurudev all her traveling expenditures of a sannyasi. She was a nurse. And she had a lot of faith and love for, Lalita Sakhi's Uncha Gaon. But she had an acute cancer. And she was here, but then Gurudev said that your deity is Radha Kalachandji, you go back to Dallas. And Kalachandji will arrange everything. But she said that, okay, because Guru is saying, my authority is saying, I will go. A little bit quick fast, fast forward I am doing. The devotees were 24 hours chanting that she had 3 desires. That when she wanted to die during Brahma Muhurta, holding Gurudev's hand and putting Shaligram and Giriraj on her head. Everything happened. Everything happened. Because she desired. And after that, she passed away in this way. Whatever she desired, it happened. Because she served the mission of Prabhupada and Guru. And then in 2001 she passed away. And 2005 to 6, during that time, with her photo, the devotees, because she had a lot of faith and love for this Uncha Gaon, she had a lot of eye camps and medical, programs, camps in Uncha Gaon. So with her devotee, picture, the devotees went to Uncha Gaon because she loved. And then when the Uncha Gaon devotees, the Brajavasis, they saw this picture of her, Kirtida Mataji, they said that, what happened to this Mata? Said, you know them? Then the devotees asked from Dallas, you know her? Then they said that, yes, we know her. She comes every evening for the Sandhya Arati. And she comes every day. But the devotees never saw her. The point is, Krishna is mystic. Krishna is mysterious. Krishna deals in that way. And Prabhupada is a pure devotee of the Lord. Prabhupada has given us so wonderful deities, so wonderful dhams. And what we need to do is lovingly, without seeing any faults, just serve and be happy and be grateful whatever we have got. Thank you very much, Srila Prabhupada ki, Hari Bol. Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Sri Krishna Balaram ki, Radha Samsundar Bhagavan ki, Gaur Nitai ki, Vrindavan Brajavasi Bhakti Vrinda ki. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.